What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? It's me, your partner man, Cartoon One. I'm back again, man. It's story time, homie. It's story time, man. And get straight to it, man. Listen, I like to tell everybody, man, thank y'all for those who went over there and supported my other channel, The Village Storyteller. I thank y'all for the ones who went over there and subscribed to it. But now I'm dang near 50,000 strong on this one. And I'm like right at 3,000 strong on my other one. Man, if you're on Cartoon 53, homie, you know what I'm saying? Go over there and subscribe to The Village Storyteller too. It don't take much, cuz look, all you got to do is type in the THE Village Storyteller, and when you see me, bang, just hit the subscribe. It ain't no thing. Support me. Support your big partner, homie. Go over there and look out for me, man. Check out them stories too if you want to. But hit that thing, man. But now anyway, beforehand, I'd like to say thank you. Humbly thank you. So back to the story. You can tell by the title. This some crazy stuff, man, that happened in prison. Again, I'm gonna get straight to it with no delay. Anyway, man, this goes back to a prison I was telling y'all about in Alabama called Easterling. In this prison, Easterling, they don't have cigarettes. It's the only prison in the state of Alabama that's a no-smoking prison. And boy, everybody hates it. Everybody hates this prison. Not only do they hate it because they can't smoke cigarettes, they hate it because, man, there ain't no drugs, ain't no cell phones, ain't nothing going on. And it's the snitch capital of the state. They got two of them. They got Eastland and they got Limestone. Snitch Central. Anytime you do anything, it's going to be told. You know what I'm saying? Don't expect to get away with nothing. Don't expect for nothing to go right for you here. This is a type prison that when dudes get off the chain, when they get off the van, soon as the handcuffs come off, they just take off on somebody. Police, another inmate, whoever, kitchen steward, they might, if they see a little kitty cat walking by, they might reach down, grab the cat, and bite it if it's going to get them up out this prison. Don't nobody mind sitting in lockup if it's going to mean they can be transferred away. Hey, dog. Hey, listen. Hey, don't start this. Hold up, man. What did I say? Every time I get ready to do a video, you want to wait just as good and turn into a Wonder Dog. Leave that stuff alone, man. Stop it. Yeah, go over there. Crazy dog. I was just getting into the flow of my video, man. And he ain't did this, man, in the last couple of hours. The little toys on the floor. He ain't bothered them, none of that. Soon as he see me turn around to do a video, now he turned into Wonder Pup. Anyway, hopefully he'll get the message. I don't got to throw nothing at him. But anyway, like I was saying, man, this is a messed up prison, homie. Messed up. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. Period. But now, this is a prison you can come to if you want to get healthy, you want to get off drugs, you want to get your system clean, you can come to this prison right here because ain't nothing going on, man. Lifting weights and playing sports and nothing. So, I was kind of halfway all right because, like I say, I didn't smoke cigarettes, don't drink alcohol, don't do drugs. So that part of it didn't bother me. What did bother me was the no cell phones. By the time I went to this prison, cell phones had been in the Alabama system for some years. And I was used to having me a cell phone. I was used to having me one, y'all. But now, you know what? I was getting ready to come up for parole, one of my parole dates. And I said, you know what? I'm going to put up with it. I'm going to be a good boy. I'm going to act right. I'm going to act right. You know what I'm saying? To try to make this parole. Whew. Boy, it was cold turkey, man. I had my little partner from Detroit, Demon, was there with me. Man, if it wouldn't have been for him, I probably would have crashed out. Cause look, no cell phone. You know, that means you got to get on the wall phone and run your folks' bill sky high trying to talk. I wasn't with it. Man. I wasn't with it. But anyway, I was trying to go home, so I endured it. Eventually, while I was in this prison, I got put on what they call the lawnmower crew. Now, the lawnmower crew is a crew of about 9 of us. About 9 of us. You know, we got these lawnmowers, and we'd go out, we'd cut all the grass in the prison. We're gonna cut all the grass. And then we would go out and be going down the hall, going down the highway with these lawnmowers. We'd cut all the grass around the prison and on the prison grounds. It was, around the prison had a lot of grass. That, they try to keep it pretty and stuff for when the visitors come on the weekend or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we cut all that. Man, we cut grass like a big dog. And you talk about hot. Homie, man, listen, it was so goddamn hot. When I would come back and see, I'm what you call a free sweater. Man, I sweat bad. Man, I sweat. When I say I sweat bad. Man, I would come back. Now, when you coming back in, you got to come back in and get all the way stripped down, naked coming back in because you've been out into the free world. We done left the prison and we done cut grass way down this way and went traveling and walking way down this way. We've been going, you know what I'm saying? People would see us sometimes, they throw stuff out the car, whatever. But anyway, man, when I would come back, man, I would be soaking wet. I'd be so wet when I took my state boots off. When I pulled my socks off, I could wring my socks out with nothing but dripping sweat. Dripping sweat. Man, we cutting football fields worth of grass. In every which way. Man, all type of stuff, man. And only little old thing I would look forward to when the truck will pull up and they pop the back and they got these big old orange kegs with the white tops full of ice with Gatorade, man. You know that, and the way they made that Gatorade, man, that Gatorade was thick and sweet and good, man, and it was ice cold too. We've been out here slaving like our name is Kunta with a cousin named Toby all day. Man, look here, Lord, it be the case. I was looking forward to it. Anyway, man, so everybody and anybody was trying to pull a move, just doing whatever they can do to try to, you know what I'm saying, make something happen, get something twerking, trying to get something in. And it was all type of little schemes that was going on. Now, one of the schemes that was going on was if you knew the day that we were going to leave out the prison and cut the grass in the front of the prison, all around the front of it, it was a lot of bushes and like small little woods up in there. If you knew the day that it was going to go down, you could call somebody and if or tell them on the visiting yard or whatever, however you could get that message out without the police hearing if you're getting on the wall phone or on the visiting yard. Mostly people would do it on the visiting yard because they listen to them phones. They listen to them phone conversation in this prison. So if your folks came up that weekend and you would tell your girl or whoever, look, get the cigarette. And they weren't even tripping on no weed. They wanted cigarettes, packs of tops, packs of buglers, not the Newports and Cools. No, they wanted that tobacco, the packs of tobacco you roll on your own, tops and bugler. They come in a box of 12. Anyway, or you can get them in a can. So, but anyway, now what you would do, you would have your people buy you a box of them and wrap them up real good. And like late at night, 2, 3 in the morning, come up to the prison because it's a main highway sit right there. It sit right there where the bush is at. When you coming down the main highway, depending on what way you coming, you can bust a turn and go on to the front prison gate and try to come on and get let in if you coming up there for visit. But now, right where you turn at, it's a big old swath of grass, a lot of grass on both sides of the street, and they got these bushes and trees that you can go up in. Okay, now what dudes was doing, they had a people come up and at 2, 3 in the morning, they run off in them bushes and they had the cigarettes wrapped up and they just lay them in the bushes for you. And then we come out the next day and we cutting that grass. There's ain't number one police out there with us, and he wasn't really tripping because you wasn't even on this squad unless they trusted you. You know what I'm saying? They trusted you because you was close to going up for parole, and they figured you wasn't gonna act no fool. Your points had dropped low enough and you get close to going home, you ain't finna act no fool out here, try to run off or do nothing stupid and get your parole messed off. And they was pretty much right about that. But anyway, so you would have your people come up and put it in the bushes, and then you when we come out to cut the grass, if with the one police, he can't watch everybody, you know what I'm saying? We got 5 or 6 people cutting grass way over here. We got 5 or 6 people cutting grass way over here. He can't watch us both. He ain't trying to watch us all because he trusts us. You know what I'm saying? You know ain't nobody finna pull no stunt. You dash off in the bushes, get your cigarettes, come on out, and whatever you do to get them back in, that's what you do. Anyway, the hard part was knowing the day that we were going to go out. So now what had happened was, on this particular weekend on the visit, the white boy had got at his girl and told his girl, hey, look, go on and put him in there. It's cool. So, he didn't know if we was going out that Monday, but he knew between Monday and Friday we was going out. So they wrapped up in plastic. They wrapped up good. They know if it rain or get wet, wasn't nothing going to happen to it anyway. And ain't nobody going in these bushes. You know what I'm saying? But us. Ain't nobody going to even be near the bushes, period, except for us when we cut the grass. So he told her, look, go and put it in there. We might go out in the morning, which was going to be a Monday, or we might Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day it was going to be, they was going to be there. So boom, there it is there. So that I remember that Monday came, we went out. Monday we didn't go to that area. We went to a whole nother area. But Tuesday came. And we walking with them lawnmowers, man. We walking with these big old lawnmowers, man. We knew where we was going because if we go to walking down a certain road coming out to prison, we know we finna go to the front of the prison and cut the prison ground grass. And that's where we going. Now, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about what was going on. To me, it was just another day. We going to cut grass, and it is what it is. Now, a lot of people out there might say cigarettes. One pack of top costs $1.25 on the streets. One pack of Bugler tobacco or one pack of top tobacco at that time, I believe, cost $1.25. If it got up into prison, it immediately went to $300. One pack of tobacco went from $1.25 to $300. Some people would, sell the whole thing real quick to get rid of it, or sometimes they would go in and they break them down to what they call top balls or tobacco balls. A ball of tobacco with if I can remember right, with I think 5 or 6, rolling papers in it. And they sell them $25 a ball, $25 a ball. And it's sold. It was real lucrative. It was a very lucrative program, very lucrative endeavorments to get into because it made money hand over fist. But it was hard. It was so hard to come by. That's why it cost so much. So anyway, back to this day at hand. We out here, man. We out here. So when we get to the front of the prison, the squad boss, the police, he say, look, give me 5 on that side of the road, and he say, give me the rest of y'all on this side of the road. Y'all pick and choose whatever side y'all gonna go to, but I need 5 on that side, and I need the rest on this side. So it was cool. It was, I think, 11 of us out here at the time. So the white dude, he made sure that he was one of the 5 that went to that side of the road, because he know his tobacco is in the woods right here. It's in these bushes. Not just bushes. I ain't talking about no bushes. No, it's some woods. I'm talking about you gotta go up in here. It's the woods would be the little treed off area, I would say would be at least 20 yards. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what a yard is. Would be about 20 yards. You can go in here, about 20 yards, come out on the other end, you know what I'm saying, facing the prison and all that. Just some police had to beautify the prison, I guess, at that time. Anyway, so what we would do, we would get staggered steps. It would be here, 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 here. It'd be like boom, 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 boom. Not side by side, but like here, then a little bit back here, then a little bit back here. So it was efficient in cutting the big old swaths of grass, because instead of just one lawnmower cutting this, we would cut this much. And It just make we got good at it. We was good at what we did. So anyway, the white boy was the lead lawnmower. He took the lead. He like, I got the lead, man. Let me get the lead. All right, go ahead. We ain't tripping. We just trying to get this mess over with real quick. Okay. So anyway, we cut, man. We done went around one little swap, passed by the woods, passed by them again, come by. On the third pass by. Now the white boy, he told us, he said, look, man, I'm finna run up in here, man. Y'all watch my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you got some in it? Like, yeah, okay. Man, listen, we coming around. The white boy kept his lawnmower running, but he put it where it wouldn't go. He dashed off into the trees. He dashed off into them. Shoom! He shot up in there. Now, we all came and we kind of stopped right here and idled. You know, the little lawnmowers. Kind of trying to watch out for him while he run up in here and get his stuff and come on back. We'll block for him till he put it on the shoe, you know what I'm saying? Till he get a chance around lunchtime to do whatever he gonna do with it. So anyway, man, when he ran up in there, we heard about 30 seconds later, we heard a loud commotion. Hey, man, it sounded like a royal rumble up in these bushes, up in these woods, in these trees. We hear people hollering. We see police running from coming from down the street. All that. The police that was with us, all of a sudden he running that way. So we wondered, man, what's going on? What's going on? They tussling like a big dog up in these bushes. They tussling like a big dog. What had happened? What had happened, y'all? Somehow, some way, the one time, got wind of what was going on. They got wind of it was finna be some shenanigans going on in these bushes. Man, and they had to have known, because what the police did, they had already went into the woods, found the cigarettes, got the cigarettes, and the police made a dummy pack. They made a dummy pack and put the dummy pack in the woods for whoever it belonged to run out here and come get. Then, not only that, then they came up in there with two police with the whole camouflage get down on. They in the woods laying down not too far from the dummy pack with all the camouflage stuff on, and they waiting and they watching. Man, when I tell you the white boy went in there, they waited just as good. They wasn't gonna trip because you came in these woods, because they don't know if he in there to piss or what. But they waited just as good till he came in there, and as soon as he grabbed that dummy pack, wham! Man, look. Now, the white boy in lockup had sent word out about how they looked when they jumped up off the ground. He sent word out. Man, listen, when the white boy went in there, because we can't see up in there, but when the white boy went up in there, as soon as he grabbed the dummy pack, man, he say a dude stood up, looked at like a Swamp Thing, and on this side and another one on this side, and they came running at him, hollering, hey, drop it, put it down. Now, he said when he first seen them, it scared him so bad because he didn't look at them as some humans. He thought some monsters had came to life and was coming to get him. Woo! Boy, look at, they made him realize his skin was tender that day. Man, look, they tackled that white boy to the floor. Man, they went to putting them paws on his jaws. Boop, 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 boop. Gaffled him up, cuffed him up. Man, listen, all we know, we standing there, and here they come marching him. They come marching him up out of there. Man, police come running from everywhere because they was waiting. They wanted to know who it was, because they didn't know who was doing this. They didn't know who it belonged to, so they was going to wait and let, boom, then spring the trap. Man, they come marching that white boy up out of there. Man, his toes and feet was about that high off the ground. They got him up in the air running with him. Man, police come running. Man, the police vans come pulling up. Now, they didn't say nothing to our boss, the regular police who took us out, because for one, they didn't know if he was involved in it or not. So they figured they was just going to run their covert operation without our squad boss knowing anything, just in case he was down with the get down and was going to warn them, hey, look, don't fool with it. They waiting. But anyway, man, they tackled that white boy, scared that white boy to death. Man, they scared us, because when they come up out of there with him, I thought Bigfoot had him. I was like, ah! I thought two Bigfoots had got him and was finna tear him apart and eat him. Then we realized, oh no, that's the one time, man, with some camouflage suits on. Man, the van pulled up, man, they duck walked that white boy up out of the van, throwed him on the van. They had the dummy packed. They telling squad boss, man, run them all back in, run them all back in. Man, they ran us back in, man, look, strip searched everybody, cavity searched the whole hookup, checked us out, man, boom, ran us all back to our units. We didn't know, man, look, we was shook. We didn't know what was going on. Eventually, as time goes on, you find out everything. You can, people shoot kites out of lockup or whatever, go to tell a story, whatever. But yeah, man, that's what happened, man. Tripped me out. I had never seen nothing like that. Man, when they come up out of there with them camouflage suits on, I promise you, I thought Moss Man had came to life out the comic books and was finna eat him. Dang. Man, quiet as kept. I finna run. I ain't gonna lie, spook. Oh. Man, I was finna go. I was finna be a figment of everybody's imagination. Because, man, when monsters come to life, man, look, your big partner is out of there. Point blank, period. But, yeah, man, that was a trip that tripped me out that day, boy. That was a tripped out story that day, man. But it's me, man, your big partner, man, Cartoon One, man. I just had to let y'all know about that story, man. That's just how serious them cigarettes are. And look, in any place, if you take cigarettes away from dudes in jail, cigarettes become way more important than weed or anything else. They got to have that tobacco, homie. Man, look, in lockup, man, I used to, in all lockups everywhere, even back when I was in the Chino, LA County, no, not LA County, but I would get to Chino, man, I seen dudes, man, flip they lid because they can't get that tobacco, that nicotine. They call it nicking. They start nicking behind them doors. That nicotine fit go to setting in. Man, they go to cussing people out, cussing themselves out, trying to fight the police, trying to do any and everything to just get whatever's going on, this chemical imbalance that's going on in their head because they can't get this nicotine in their body. Man, they talk about all these other drugs, man. That's the biggest drug in the world. That tobacco, them cigarettes. Boy, they making a killing with that mess right there, boy. But anyway, it's me, Cartoon One, your big partner, man. Y'all know I represent the gangsters. I'm out of here, man. Peace.